Meghan Markle here.
Today is October 30th, 2025. It is 3 o'clock. This is part 2 of this recording. I don't think I'm gonna put it here. But anyway, I started talking about the baseball Harry attended, but I went on a rant, so I went off completely. I spoke about Haitian trooper stop ICE agent who was drunk, so I went off. And I went to talk about the Middle East. So that was completely off. So I stopped the video. So let's start all over. Not all over. A brand new one to continue with the list. Okay? First tweet. Sussex fans. Oh, Harry and Meghan are out. We're happy. Derangers. Where are the kids? We want to see their kids. Why don't they go out with their kids? Why are they hiding their kids? Yeah, I seen some tweet about that. I can't believe these people. We want a DNA test. She isn't the real mother. Look at her bump. It's not where it should be. Sigh. Alright, so there's all of that. I don't dislike them, but it's kind of weird with those kids. What? Why did I put this here? Okay, let's see. The children they claim don't exist. Okay, let's leave that alone. This is what happened when I don't read the text first. Unless they're making a sarcasm and I don't get it. Alright, next tweet. The guy no longer representing the monarchy, but as the son of the king, he has an obligation to continue living his life as such, like some sort of an unpaid volunteer ambassador at a baseball game, but he is not entitled to security paid for by the king. Right? Alright. Oh, let's pause. They forgot the joy this headline brought to them in 2020. He doesn't deserve private security. They rather fund a non-prince, but still expect Prince Harry to represent them. Be patriotic, even though they belittle, make snark comments, and call him a traitor every chance they get. Yep, I remember that. Queen ends Harry and Meghan's official roles in Commonwealth. The Sussexes have been stripped by the monarch of their position as president and vice president of the Queen's Commonwealth Trust. That's when the Queen then know men in grey suit and William and the rest memo. She didn't get it. So they started to take everything away from them. And he's been away from England for nearly 6 years. How long do you expect that family to work for you for free? It's truly baffling. People are laughing. Exactly. These people are a joke, I tell you. Exactly. I love how squaddies have trolls, royalists, derangers, and GBM on chokehold, and I only share facts, no sources said. Uncle Charles Spencer should be proud that his nephew is protected on social, and what he manifested on that eulogy has been honored. The idiots and the replies, especially you, Ashley, go straight to hell. Do not... What? Do not pass go. Thank God Harry and Meghan left this place. Is that, let's see, who's Ashley? Is this the person who wrote this? Laura, okay, no. Whatever is here. Oh my God. Not even paid for by the king. He wanted to pay for it himself. They want him to jump and fetch as they will. So when he doesn't, they complain. Oh, it's the kids thing. I was happy to see that all the parents that were in the stadium had their kids with them. Poor Archie, though, right? Nah, it's none of our business. Harry and Meghan knows what's at stake when their kids are in public with them, so why bring them? Why bring them? They were invited to show up for, whatever reason, date night or whatever. The kids, no. Okay, this is what privacy is. They decided when they want to share their kids with the public. You see that little video they put out when they went pumpkin at the farm for the pumpkin picking or whatever it is that they were doing. Somebody took time to cut out where partial of the kid's face were shown. You know the parents don't want their kid's face to be made public, and we know what's at stake. Okay? So they have other things they enjoy with the kids. This right there is not them. It's not for the kids. Harry and Meghan are the public figures. The kids are not public figures. They are kids. Oh my God. And this video that I recorded on video 1, it's on PYTE. I believe her name is Emily or something like that. She addressed that in her videos. Can you imagine if they bring the kids there? All you will see their face fly everywhere. You're right. Then he has no right to, was it VVIP security either, right? What's VV? Is it royal protection? Idiot. Wasn't his own statement when he left the royal and was stripped of everything. We now plan to balance our time between the United Kingdom and North America, continue to honor our duty to the Queen, the Commonwealth, and our patronages. Okay, we just saw they took the Commonwealth thing away from him, and he's doing his own way. Not too long ago, wasn't he in the UK? He was in the UK. He continued doing that. And he donated his own money.
What I want to make clear is we're not walking away. And we certainly aren't walking away from you. Our hope was to continue serving the Queen, the Commonwealth, and my military associations, but without public funding. Unfortunately, that wasn't possible. I've accepted this, knowing that it doesn't change who I am or how committed I am. But I hope that helps you understand what it had come to, that I would step my family back from all I have ever known, to take a step forward into what I hope can be a more peaceful life. I was born into this life, and it is a great honor to serve my country and the Queen. It has been our privilege to serve you, and we will continue to lead a life of service. So in that respect, nothing changes.
No one forced him to do so. Okay. The security is paid for by the taxpayers, not the king. Well, he did say he wants to pay for it, so I don't know what to say. You agree for them to cover his security watching a game with his wife and Callie whilst generating millions from network contracts. There's the rolling eye. The last time he was in the UK this year for official visit, he had security provided. What is considered official visit? From what I saw, I could be wrong, but I'm going based on some of the videos and images that I saw coming from the UK when Harry was last in the UK. It was his own security. When he did Well Child, someone mentioned in one of the tweets about police being out there or something like that. I look at the video and images, I didn't see anything of what was said in the tweet. So if there were security provided outside of the venue, maybe, and I did mention it in that video during the Well Child visit, is that maybe Well Child provided that security because they knew Harry was coming. But other than that, any pictures, videos that I saw, that doesn't mean there weren't, but at least what I saw, there were no police with him. I saw his own security around him. Okay? So if they did provide police protection for him when he did that, I didn't see it. Okay, he is still fifth in line to be king of Canada, you clueless wonder. All right, let's go to the next. My God, I didn't expect all of the haters to be on the comments. All right, so there's this here. My goodness, some Canadians are really pissed off at Harry. I thought Harry was irrelevant. There's me here. One of the best Canadian response to this saga. There's me putting all those emojis, by the way. This is the true Canadian Sussex squad. I sometimes share her tweet. This is what she says here. Vanessa, I'm not salty anymore. In fact, I find this picture very cute. My favorite part is how adorable they look watching the Dodgers lose to my Blue Jays. Because the team that they would have had lost that game. Okay, that's hella funny. It's iconic that majority of the players on the Blue Jay are American. Oh, a squaddy did put the roster of the Blue Jays players. Okay, it's the right-wing racist Canadian who are saying all the stupid things. Okay, they celebrate that he didn't represent the king. Now they're upset he doesn't represent the king. Like I said, Canada has a good portion of MAGAs over there. Okay, I don't know what the equivalent name to them in Canada because MAGA means make America great. So I don't know. Make Canada great again? I don't know. They celebrate that he didn't okay, I read that. Charles should take note that the only royal the Commonwealth wants is Harry, the one he banned from representing Canada. Let me go look for the roster of the Blue Jay. Okay, I'm done with this. This is the roster. Someone put it. I'm not gonna go over it completely, okay? We're just gonna look at the flags. Context, again, SANE Canadians, this is not for you. The pearl clutching Canadians, aka Derangers and or Maple Magas. Oh, that's what they call them, Maple Magas. All up in their feelings because the younger son of your head of state is supporting the American team. Guess what? You are also supporting the American team. Clown. Okay. So this is the rosters here. The players and their nationalities. Okay. Majority of them are American. Only one that is Canadian. Is this from, what's that? Venezuela. Something? I don't know what country is that. Oh, I can't even see it. Venezuela. Okay, this one is from Venezuela. Mexico. And this one is Dominican Republic. Okay, and everything else, Americans. Alright, almost everyone's American. There's the laugh here. This is an ad. Hello, come on now, spill those facts. Now don't come at them with common sense. They don't know how to handle that. There's that. One Canadian. There's that. But anyway, let's go to the next tweet. If I'm not mistaken, not too many countries play baseball. Yes, a lot of South American, Dominican play baseball. What's the other country? Mostly Latin American. Cubans play baseball, but the majority of the world play cricket, which is somewhat equivalent to what the US plays, if I'm not mistaken. You guys could look it up, but I'm just talking on top of my head. Cricket is more well known to the rest of the world, but let's say the US obviously play baseball, and a lot of Hispanic, South American, and Cubans and Dominicans play baseball. But in a broader way, the rest of the world pretty much play cricket. Okay. Suddenly, they want Harry and Meghan doing something that will benefit the Commonwealth. Laugh with me. Oh, really? I've been seeing all these unloyal posts from Canadians because of a hat. I'm really shocked by it. Okay, people are laughing. How about they make Kitty and Willie wear the Blue Jay hats because clearly the Canadians are desperate for a royal couple to represent them. It's literally the bare minimum they could do. There's the laugh here. That's an ad. People are laughing. She didn't get paid when she did. So tell me, why do they think she will do anything for those relics? They get paid. They need a work leave. Megalon. Okay, I don't know. What can two irrelevant and unpopular people do for the Commonwealth? They're not very logical. So the firm not firming, the Commonwealth not commonwealthing, the relevant not relevant, but the Sussex's upgrade is upgrading, their global is globing. Their love is loving, their date night is date nighting. Sun kiss as ever, love wins. This one is kind of funny. Next tweet. Oh my goodness, they really are upset. Okay, he switched the comment off after I told him he is generating payment for his blue stick from trolling. Alright, this person, Kevin Vyong, that's Canada. Please respect their privacy. Okay, so he had retweeted Major League Baseball. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have arrived at Dodger Stadium for World Series Game 4. Okay, there's that. It's a screenshot, so I can even go directly to it. How do people make money from having a blue stick? Because I haven't a clue and just got one to verify me as a human being and not a bot. Not that I will use it to make money, as that wasn't my intention, as I will never use my support of Harry and Meghan to make money. That is crass. When they post, okay, that's that. This is completely off topic right now. Let's go to the next tweet. Okay, so according to Derangers, Meghan can't have social media, can't turn comments off, can't go to the UK, but also can't wear her own uni hoodie, can't help fire victim, can't love the city where she was born. There's way more, but to be honest, Derangers are so effing stupid. The Sussexes were invited by the owners of the Dodgers, even giving front seat. How could they have been cheering for the opposite of their support team? There's that. Let's pause this. As if Meghan will ever give up her social media addiction. What? Please, she turns the comments off to prevent any honesty. No, you look at this. This is not even some of the tweets that I have shared here. It's not even Meghan who's posting that. You see how crazy these people go. So she has the right to turn off the thing so she doesn't have to see any of this. The same way when I come across stupidity and block them, just like I'm doing right now. Oh my goodness. She wants her peace of mind. And her content is not made for people like these people who's complaining. It's for the squatties, the people who's been following her with Tig and Soot. Alright, so this is from, I don't know if this is, okay, Canada Proud. Okay. Honestly, the Dodgers can't keep them. Alright, that's fine. Harry and Meghan, whose dad is the King of Canada, spotted cheering for the Dodgers. I'm telling you, these people are crazy. Canada Proud, but your king is from England. And the same King of Canada invited Trump to the UK and gave him a royal visit after he stacked tariff on Canada and wants to make you a 51 state, and you have the audacity to criticize Prince Harry on that basis. Stop making yourself look stupid and ridiculous. Prince Harry, whose wife is American, spotted cheering for the team of her home state. And let's not forget his daughter. Come the F down. I'm sorry. Go Blue Jays. Alright, so next tweet. I mean, the squad is the tweet that I shared. This is like the best way to sort of, throw your shade at your opposite team. Alright, has his father acknowledged Blue Jay win? Quick. The craziest thing about this photo isn't that Harry and Meghan showed up to cheer for the Dodgers at the World Series game last night, is that his father is literally Canada's head of state. I don't know what these people... So okay, this is what I was just talking about. As an American, this is one of the best response from one of our neighbors up north, a true Sussex squad. Okay, I'm not salty anymore. In fact, I find this pic very cute. My favorite part is how adorable they look watching the Dodgers lose to my Blue Jays. Maha. This is the best way to throw shade. But the other ones going about king and this and that, I don't know. Meghan is a born and bred Angelino. She and Harry live in LA and are parents to one American resident child and one American-born child. What would they say if Harry and Meghan had shown up in LA wearing Blue Jay caps? In theory, they can support either team. This Canadian is not upset. Okay, they haven't won anything yet. So right now, from my understanding, the game is tie. Okay, is it best of 5 or best of 7? I don't know. I think it's best of 5. Right now, both teams have won 2 games each. So the next game, that will determine who's the world champion. Alright, Sussex Squad and Twitter family, we have been on the street for about 8 years, and I kid you not, I have never encountered so many bots in my entire time supporting Harry and Meghan. What is going on? We have hit the enemy where it hurts because we are out and about and visible, lol. There they are here, just having fun. There they are, there's Magic Johnson. Okay. 100% is the fact these days I'm no longer feeling drained. Just them taking control of their own narrative is enough peace for me. There's that. Bat sponsored by Kensington Palace because UK royals Mayor and deep with Prince Andrew Epstein scandal. Meanwhile, Prince Harry and Meghan's joyful fun Halloween pumpkin making with kids running through Pumpkin Patch Farm. Harry and Meghan enjoying World Series baseball game in Los Angeles. Harry and Meghan simply existing is enough to drive the haters insane. Weird, isn't it? One would think they would be thrilled to talk about Kate and William. That was the whole point for one of many things for Harry and Meghan left, because the others wanted to the spotlight in the UK, but they're following them here. They have employed more bats farm. They most shaken seeing the Sussexes going from strength to strength. Oh well, happy days for Harry and Meghan, Sussex supporters. Alright, next tweet. Okay, so there's that. Never in my life did I think I would pay $89 for a bottle of wine, but FOMO got me. There's the laugh here. Wow, $175 plus. So this is what they spent here. Okay. Did the rosé go up in price? I swear, it was $30 when it launched. Yes, but you get a discount if you spend over $100. I'm having a tantrum right now. I'm sorry. If it had been $89 for something you thought Zuzu is a dog, really wanted, you've had bought it without a second thought, weren't you? There's the laugh here. Sometimes it's your turn for a special treat. By the way, I'm great at giving this advice, but the world's worst at spending on myself rather than others. LOL, you're right. Yeah, Zuzu is one of the squaddy's dog. I very rarely share her content regarding her dog, but I've shared a lot of her tweets that's regarding the Sussex squad. You're right. I checked prices in Australia for Method Champenois sparkling wine and was surprised at the high price here. Okay, I decided to try it since it's a seasonal offer. All right, next tweet. People don't have to buy. This is the thing. It's your money. You do what you please. Next tweet. Okay, I have like 4 more or something. The last one I have is a squad prayer. The way that royal family fumbled the bag, throwing them to the wolves, thinking they wouldn't thrive outside the fold when Meghan had a beautiful life, connection, and successful career before them, and Harry, the charm of his mother, and had been wanting to get out since his teens. There's that. Yeah, I came across a video where it was one of the royal wives who was talking about, it was off the air. Okay, she asked Harry a question about if he ever wanted to leave the institution. Harry was like, yeah, but he had to stay to help the Queen.
I'd never met him before. And so we had a little chat about the kind of things we talk about. And he was like, you can ask me whatever you want, but I might not answer it. I said to him, have you ever thought about moving away? And he was like, yeah, I'd love to move away, but I can't because of what I need to do to support the Queen. And that has just stuck with me forever in terms of, he didn't say it on camera, he just said it in a really candid chat with me. And so whenever anyone says to me, it was Meghan's fault that they left, that conversation always springs to mind because he always had it in him, this potential to jump. And I think Meghan came along and said, hold my hand and we'll jump together. Princess Charlotte's just been born. Would you like to have kids? And he came out with this brilliant line.
Comes times when you think, right, now's the time to settle down, or now's not, whatever the way it is. But I don't think you can force these things. It'll happen when it's going to happen. Of course, I'd love to have kids right now, but yeah, there's a process that one has to go through.
To which his communications team kind of took a bit of an intake of breath, like, oh my goodness, why did he say that? But then he also went on to say about how he just wanted to have someone alongside him to support him. And then what was it? A couple of years later, he met Meghan.
Yeah.
So there's that. Okay, big mistake. That's me here. 100% bullseye. They're also full of themselves. They have convinced themselves that everything on God's green earth solely revolves around them and that you cannot survive outside of their cult. Pretty much, yeah. Next tweet. Alright, so I see I put Derangers as my side note. Okay, my God, you all idiots. Okay, so she retweeted that. We squaddies have deep pockets. Alright, so let's see here. My God, keep paying for the pedals. With the bio, sweetie. Not in the UK, try again. Okay. Are the Sussex squad using your money? If not, There's me here. Shut your mouth. Meanwhile, use your money to pay for Andy. Right. The only idiot here is you. You create a hate account at your big age to spread misinformation about a complete stranger. You have spent 302 days this year obsessed with Meghan. Use the remainder 63 days remaining in 2025 to take care of your mental health. Life is short, said the book bitch. The way she spelled it too. What is your deal? Why are you bothered about what others are doing in their lives? Idiots for spending their own money. You sound like a jealous idiot. All right, next tweet. This is what, if you look in video 1 of today's date, that's Quaddy who was talking about, oh, what happened here? Was complaining about them coming under her thing for spending money on what she wanted to. Okay, so I'm not sure. Okay, this looks like it's a YouTube video. I'm just gonna go over that one. Okay, 48 seconds. Prince Harry was asked to comment on the Carly XCX versus Taylor Swift beef. What the hell? What is that? Okay, so let's listen.
What do you think of this Charlie XCX Taylor Swift beef?
The what? Oh no.
No, this is serious, because was Charlie's diss track even a diss track? I mean, to me, Sympathy is a Knife was about something completely different. But then Taylor comes back and I think escalates it with the actually romantic thing. And I'm kind of thinking to myself, is this fair? Or did Charlie draw blood and Taylor had to respond? Sometimes I just think, where do we go from here, you know?
Well.
I truly believe Harry have no idea what he's talking about. The only thing I heard recently about Taylor Swift is that one of her recent music she dropped and people were complaining about it. They didn't like it. Okay, Harry's like, what is this? What's happening? I know. Alright, so there's that. Well, he didn't give him a chance to answer. You will have to go on his YouTube channel. I think this is it here. It's a YouTube video, so go watch it. It's just this small clip that they put, 49 seconds. So, next one. Okay, this is an image. There's this thing that Harry does. He leans back, half smirks, and narrows his eyes, and is extremely sexy, right? I tried to screen cap it. There's here. Oh yeah, girl, exactly. So there's me putting this here. It reminds me of when they ask him his favorite smell.
Favorite smell.
There, right there. that part here.
My wife.
Favorite smell.
The audience are, oh, Meghan didn't stand a chance. Yes. Alright, whatever is here, bottom up. Another thing I always say, for all his humility, he must have had one thing that differentiates him from the rest, his royalty after all. Oh, I'm afraid if Willie or Kenoff read this, the copycat will try to do this soon. That is when he is remembering. No wonder the jealous Betty of the world are so mad at Meghan for taking away their prince. Even Kitty was a raging psycho to Meghan. All the foxy goodness belonged to Meghan now, and we can only watch from afar. Meghan allows it because she gets it. Alright, let's go to the next one. And this is my last one, a prayer from the squad. Okay. Prayer for Haz, Meg, Archie, and Lily. Lord, thank you for a new day. Please protect, bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, Lilbert, Diana, and Miss Doria and their supporters. Bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, Lilbert, Diana, and Miss Doria, plans and paths. Watch over their coming and going. Destroy all wicked plans against Harry, Meghan, Archie, Lilbert, Diana, and Miss Doria. Destroy their enemies. In Jesus' name, amen. So she used this image from the baseball. And this, Isaiah 22:22. He is the Almighty. When he opens your door of blessings, no one will shut it. Alright, so that's that. Amen, amen. So that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Alright, so that is it. Thank you for watching.
Wanaka. It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life.